Hello, everybody. So, I kind of had a debate today. I wasn't sure if I wanted to, because I know we need to do the ghost hunt. And that is going to take a while, because I want to do a full stretch of it. Like, do it from beginning to end. Um, and see where we get at from there. Um, but I've been doing some research on YouTube, and I kind of need your help, maybe, but we'll talk about it then and see what you guys think. So, as you guys probably know, because you can see it when you click on any video of mine, like it says my name and then it has how many subscribers I have. So I was doing some research because I wasn't sure like how many of my subscribers were like active subscribers. You know, people who are currently watching my videos and currently participating and all in the channel and all that. So I was just curious. I was like, oh, I wonder, because I've been on YouTube for quite a few years already. And as a lot of you probably know, but some of you may not, um, when I first started my channel, I was living with my parents, and I lived with my parents for like several years before I moved over here. And like, I don't, like whether that was good or bad, whether I should have made that decision, you know, I'm not gonna talk about that. Number one, because there are videos where I talk about that, and number two, it's just in the past, and it's kind of not worth talking about. I can get into it a little bit if you guys want to hear more about it. I also try to find a video where I do talk about it and maybe link that in this video so that you guys can watch that one if you need to. But like I said, I just was curious. So there's a way if you go into YouTube Studio, if you have a channel, you can look at your dashboard. There's like several different categories, and the first one is called dashboard, and it kind of shows you a bunch of different things. But like one of the things is you can check your subscriber count. And so I looked, and there's a way you can see, like, oh, how many new subscribers have I gotten recently? And it goes from like the past 7 days to like lifetime. And like, I found it very interesting that only when I clicked lifetime did a bunch of the people who were subscribed to me popped up. And so I went through and I checked each one of those subscribers' channels or accounts or whatever you want to call it, and like all of them except for maybe one had an actual channel, but there were like at least a couple of them that didn't have any videos or like only had one video on their channel. And a lot of them like hadn't posted in like several years. And so I was like, oh, okay, so they subscribed to me back in the day, but didn't, but forgot to, or just thought they'd remain subscribed, but they don't interact. They haven't really interacted with the channel. And also, I know at some point, like several years back, there was this little trend, I guess you'd call it, going on where, like, say you were watching somebody's video, you might subscribe to them and then either ask for a subscribe back or just hope they would subscribe back to you. And like there's a couple people that have done, including my most recent subscriber. But the other thing, like my most recent subscriber is somebody named Car AI. Like, I'm pretty sure it's Car AI. Could be Carl, but I don't think it is. But, like, here's the weird thing. Like, it's videos of somebody driving, but they don't speak English. And, again, there's no interaction there. There's no, like, going back and forth. They didn't leave a comment. They didn't, as far as I'm aware, they didn't even like the video they subscribed to and all that. So I'm just kind of like, okay, that's kind of weird. And then there are a couple of other videos that have, like, a lot of subscribers, but they are just AI slop. They're just AI videos or taking clips of things from like TV shows and post them on their channel. And I'm not the hugest fan of that. Like, I definitely do not like AI. I do not like the, like, I agree that AI could be a big help, but it's gotta go a heck of a lot further, and we've got to figure out, or the people who work with it have got to figure out how to not destroy the environment and not, destroy whatever neighborhood the AI data centers are in. And like I said, I understand we're developing, I understand we're growing, I understand AI is a thing and probably will be a thing from here on out, but what I don't understand is, and I do kind of understand when you think about, like, the people who are behind it and that they're filthy rich people who are just, like, who don't care about the environment. But, like, what I don't understand is even filthy rich people, I mean, what do they think's gonna happen once the earth is destroyed? I mean, are we just gonna hot planet? Is just the rich gonna pack into a planet and go to the moon or go to Mars or wherever? I mean, that's not very practical. Number one, and number two, that just moves the problem. Because, like, I don't understand that. I don't claim to understand that. I'm sure there are more people, including the Lord Lodge, Well, and I should say the Lord Lads, because they've changed the name of their podcast. Like, they have a podcast that they do where, like, they interview people, or, like, they just sit and chat and stuff like that. And they did a video where apparently they're both named Aiden, the two hosts, but one of the Aidens, the one who we get to see mainly in the Lord Lodge videos, apparently almost got arrested for yelling out at the dude who was like barreling ahead and not acknowledging anybody's question about the AI data center that they want to put in the boys' neighborhood, the Lord Lodge's neighborhood, that he almost got arrested. And so, but yeah, I went on a bit of a tangent there, but I just want to let you guys know my opinion on AI is it needs a ton more research, and we need to figure out if it's going to stay around. We need to figure out how to not destroy the planet if we use it. And, like, is it also really needed? Like, I don't think so, but that's my opinion. Anyway, so I forgot what we were talking. Oh yeah, so there's a couple of videos that have subscribed to me that are just AI slop, and just like those channels that just upload, they take clips of videos from like different TV shows and movies, and they just upload to their channel or whatever. I don't really like things like that either. Like, maybe that would be helpful if I was looking for a particular clip and I knew it was on this channel. But again, it's like, be creative. Make your own stuff, It's like, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do gaming. I want to do travel stuff for you guys. I want to, vlogs. You guys seem to like the vlogs. So, I want to talk to you guys about my life. I want to share what's going on. I want to, do that kind of stuff. But, yeah. So, basically, and then there was, like, one channel in particular almost cracked me up, because, and I cannot remember the name of it right now, but there was a person who, like, subscribed to my channel, like, a few years ago. But, like, my channel has never been for kids. It's never been dedicated for kids. It's never had children in it. It's never, really featured anything about kids. Nothing like that. So I was going through each person who'd subscribed, and so it turns out this one channel, they say, and I'm using they because I don't know if it's a boy or girl, they say in their bio oh, I'm 8 years old and I'm doing this. And I'm like, why are you subscribed to me? You know? It's like, I don't post kids' content. I mean, other than games, but even my games are more adult friendly than kid friendly. Like, I can't imagine a little kid being like excited about Gone Home or Scarlet Hollow or anything like that. And it's like, I mean, if you are a kid and you watch my channel and you have no problems with the swearing in Scarlet Hollow and all that, I mean, knock yourself out. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm just gonna say, I don't really do much with like toys or anything like that on my channel. So I don't know. I guess I'm still kind of puzzled about that. I'm still kind of like, why would you, you know? But that's neither here or there. And so, like, they subscribed to me back in 2023, and I'm like, so they were 8 when they started, so I figured they'd be like 11 now, and I'm like, and it's like, even if it was I'll subscribe to you if you subscribe to me, no, I'm not subscribing to a child's channel. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. And like I said, not that there's necessarily anything wrong with that. I just don't want to. I mean, there's been enough of that kind of stuff going around where YouTubers have gotten in trouble for, interacting with minors. I'm like, I'm not getting involved. And like I said, if you are under the age of 18 and you watch my channel, that's great. But just know I'm not going to interact with you personally. I'm not, and there's nothing personal about it. I just don't want to get in trouble, and I don't want to get you in trouble. So anyway, so there's that. And so my basic results are that I think a lot of the 75 subscribers I have subscribed to me like way back in the day, and that now they're just not, they're either not on YouTube anymore, or they maybe forgot about my channel, or whatever, and, and so they're just like, but they've remained subscribed. They haven't unsubscribed from me. And so I'm like, okay, that's fine, but on the other hand, it can be kind of confusing, which is why I wanted to do the research and why I wanted to see how many of my current subscribers were active. And like, the other thing that I don't understand, to go back to the whole, I'll subscribe to you if you subscribe to me. Like, I seem to remember back in the day, people would say that. People would like leave a comment and be like, hey, please, since I subscribe to you, will you please subscribe to me? And usually, you know, if something like that happens, if I get a comment like that, then I'm going to check out your channel. And I'm going to be like, okay, what kind of stuff do you have? I'm going to, make sure, you're not a minor. You're, you know, you, I'm going to make sure you have, because, like, I'm not going to subscribe to somebody who does stuff that, like the most recent subscriber, the Car AI or whatever that is. And it's like, what? It's just like the fact that whoever is in these videos, like, doesn't speak English. I couldn't even tell for sure where they were. Like, it didn't have listed on their channel, I'm in Japan, or I'm in China, or I'm here, or whatever. And it's like, apparently they give tours, which is also the other really weird thing, because the titles are in English. The titles of the videos say, like, tour, blah, 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 or whatever. And I didn't recognize the names of the place, which is why I have no idea where they are. But the fact that, whoever this person is, that they don't speak English, and yet they subscribe to me, like, I kind of have a feeling it was more of a hoping I'm subscribed to them. But again, just say something. Just say, hey, I really enjoy your videos. Will you check mine out? Or will you give me a subscriber in return? And stuff like that. Then I will go check out your channel and I will see if it's something I'm interested in, and if it is, then yeah. But I'm not gonna subscribe to somebody who, as far as I'm aware, doesn't speak English and has the word AI in their username. I'm like, no, not going to happen. So, anyway, but yeah. But the other thing that I did notice, because I looked at my views, and apparently you guys are liking what I put out. Now, as I said, you guys seem to like the vlogs more than the gameplay. And again, like I said, I do realize we're playing Scarlet Hollow for the third time. And if you guys truly aren't interested in that, please let me know. Please leave me a comment and tell me, because we don't have to finish this. I mean, I will finish the playthrough, but I can totally finish it on my own. If you guys truly aren't interested in this, if you guys truly don't really care, and you want to go on to something else, or you want to go back to, say, Chef RPG or whatever, just let me know. My issue is, I don't know. And I hate to do this because I don't want to sound like anybody's mother, but it's like, I won't know unless you tell me. I won't know. Like, I want to, yes, I want to do things that I want to, but I also am not just doing this for myself. I want you guys to be happy with what I'm doing. And if you guys are happy, if you guys, perfectly fine with me finishing Scarlet Hollow, again, let me know. I'm basically asking for your input right now. Like, I'm hoping you guys will let me know. And also, if you guys are interested in seeing more of my videos, please subscribe, because then that way it'll get into your algorithm and you'll get notified. I'm assuming you'll get notified more when it comes to, when I put out a new video. And, like, if you like the vlogs more than the gameplay, let me know that. If you guys, it's not like I want you guys to totally dictate what I do on this channel, but I do want it to be more of a collaborative process, if that makes sense. I do want you guys to have input into, like, what I post next, and, or, like, if you guys are interested in seeing Exeter, I'd like to know that, and like to know if you guys want to see anything in particular. Like, do you want me to go to the Exeter Cathedral, look around there? Do you want me to go, I was planning on at some point going to, there's a little craft store, kids store on High Street called The Works. I was thinking about going there at some point, because I want to see if I could get some clothing dye and dye some parts of a couple pairs of clothes that have gotten stains on them or have not degraded, but, like, the color has washed away. I want to see if I could re-dye them and make them better. But, yeah, so let me know if do you guys want to see me walk around in stores? Do you want to see me walk around the city? Do you want to, like, I'm just wanting a bit more collaboration between the two of us. I want to be able to post what you guys want up to a certain point. Like I said, if you guys want to see Exeter, I'd be more than willing to do that. If you guys want me to take you with me when I go shopping, that kind of thing, I can do that. Do you guys want me to, I know I've done a couple of shorts where I've been at the laundromat and talked to you guys there a little bit. Do you guys want to see more of that process? Do you guys want to see more of my daily life and what I do or get the chance to do and all that? Or would you guys prefer I keep it to me vlogging occasionally and playing games? Or would you guys like to see more of a different kind of thing? Would you guys like to see me doing crafts or that kind of thing? I would really like to know what you guys, like I said, I'm gonna take your opinions into account, but there will be times where I'm like, oh, I want to do a video on this. And then I will proceed to do the video on this. On whatever, whatever topic is interesting me at the moment. you know, like I said, and I may also decide to do a bit more travel vlog style spontaneously. Just do it as of like what I want, oh, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna record today or whatever. But yeah, just I do appreciate you guys. I do appreciate you watching my videos. And like I said, I just need a little bit of help. I just need, if you guys wouldn't mind, I would like a little bit of interaction with you. So if you want to leave me a comment, tell me, what you'd like to see on the channel next. And like I said, you want me to continue with what we've got going with Scarlet Hollow. What game you would like for me to play next? Would you like me to start something totally different, or would you like me to or would you like me to go back and play like Chef RPG or whatever? But yeah, I've been basically just going by what I feel. Oh, I feel like doing this, so we're doing this. And like I said, like, I am fully willing to continue with Scarlet Hollow if you guys don't mind. But if you guys would rather I not do it, then, like I said, let me know. I can continue playing through it myself. But yeah, so that's all I really have to say. But yeah, it's been interesting. It's interesting to look at your numbers occasionally and be like, oh, okay, so this happened, and now, I just find it weird that, like, there's still some channels that I've subscribed to that I don't ever watch, but they usually have, like, a bunch of subscribers, so I figure they don't really need my view or whatever. But maybe I'm wrong about that. And yeah, so anyway, but yeah, I'm wanting to grow. I'm wanting my channel to get bigger. Not terribly big, but I would like it to get a little bit bigger. I would, and you guys know this, I would like to be able to earn some money off of it. But again, if that's not meant to happen, then, that's fine with it. But also, I've had a heck of a time trying to find a job over here. And I've already talked to you guys about that, so, But let's just say doing this and be able to make even a little bit of money off this would be marvelous. But if it doesn't happen, and this is just a hobby, I still want to dedicate enough time to it, because this is something I enjoy. I enjoy doing vlogs. I enjoy playing games. I enjoy all that stuff. I enjoy coming up with ideas on what to do and that kind of stuff. But like I said, if you guys wouldn't mind, please don't be afraid to leave a comment in the video. And like I know I said in the past that I'm perfectly okay with you guys just coming here, just watch videos and not do anything, but I want to see if I can make a go of it. If, and I want us to be like a community. So if you guys don't mind, if you guys are okay with that, go ahead and leave me a comment in the video. And yeah, just let me know what you think. Like I said, my main question, do you want me to continue with Scarlet Hollow? Or do you want me to stop doing that and move on to something else? Are you bored of this game? Or do you want me to continue? Let me know that. Also, like I said, if you wouldn't mind, subscribe to the channel, and that way you'll get videos. You'll get notified more videos from me and all that. Like I said, I'm still learning how all that works. But yeah. So anyway, I look forward to hopefully hearing more from you guys. If not, I'm just going to continue with what I've been doing and just post what I want. And, you guys will just have to, like, I don't want to sound mean about it, but, this is your chance to influence what goes on the channel. But if nobody says anything, I'm just going to keep going with Scarlet Hollow, and I'm going to keep posting what I want to post. And, so, anyway, this is your chance to speak up and let your voice be heard. But yeah, so I do love you guys. I do really appreciate everyone who watches even a little bit of my videos. And yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do this afternoon, but I'm going to get this up as soon as possible.